excellent goal by Kobe Mainoo there. That's another special moment from the United Academy graduates giving us an opportunity to win the game. But once again, in the third time running, another dubious penalty preventing Manchester United from getting all 3 points in the game against Liverpool. Yes, a lot of people have some things to say about the way the game started and how poor United were and everything, but some of these calls keeps coming and unfortunately derailing the efforts of the team in general. But that's how we start United today. Thanks for joining us. Remember, if this is your first time joining us, remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We've got some very interesting news for you today. We've got news. We'll give you a quick rundown of the game and everything that happened in the game. And also, we would have some information on our transfers. Fabrizio Romano has brought some very interesting updates on Manchester United transfers, as well as the update on Erik ten Hag and whether he stays or leaves. Until Ineos makes a firm decision on that, this news will keep coming and it will never stop. So we've got news on that and some injury updates here on United today. Remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're going for a quick turnaround. When I come back, I break down everything for you here on United today. All right, welcome back to United today. Thanks for joining us. And United were in action against Liverpool. Now, Liverpool were hoping that they could get back on top of the Premier League with a win at Old Trafford, but United decided against that. If you remember our last recording, Kwame was saying that we are going to be the party poopers for Liverpool. If Liverpool are going to the summit of the table, it won't be on the back of Man United. Remember, Liverpool are gunning to be 20-time champions, level in terms of Premier League laurels with United, but United did its best to prevent Liverpool from getting to that level. But a few things happened in the game that will bring to your attention. And, players like the youngsters once again stood out in this game. Willie Kambwala, one player that had to step in because of United's injury situation. Unfortunately for United, a lot of these key players are injured. Rafael Varane was out injured. Victor Lindelof was out injured. Johnny Evans was out injured. Alessandro Martinez was out injured. We're only left with one senior centre back. And then Erik ten Hag brought in a youngster that he promoted from the academy, Willie Kambwala. He came in, played solidly, and you could see from the performance. Now, listen to the boy's mentality. This is an interview he granted United separately. And he talks about his mentality and everything that he wanted to do with regards to coming into this club, Manchester United. Just feel the passion of this boy. An absolute monstrous performance he put up yesterday, pairing Harry Maguire there, and it was a great performance. But let's listen to what Harry and Willie Kambwala said some time back when he spoke to the club's meeting.
No, the club, no. Even England, I wasn't thinking about England. I was thinking just about Man United. Why, I don't really know, but since the far I can remember, it was just Man United. Like I say, I couldn't even watch football, but just Man United all the time. So that was my dream, the only one.
All right, so that was Willie Kambwala, a very young centre-back, strong, very technically good, technically sound, and he's one that has been added to the team. And as you know, United's central defense pair has gone through a lot. We've had over 23 or 24 different central defense pairing throughout the season, and there's supposed to be a general central defense overhaul this season. And we'll get to a bit onto the transfers later here on United Today, where I'll give you a breakdown of what are the latest news that's coming up with regards to that. But Willie Kambwala has put himself up as a candidate to be part of United central defense permanently going forward. So his performance was great. And if you have any comment about how you saw his performance, please leave it here for us in the comment section. Please remember to always send your comments in the comment section. Remember to like and share as well. Now, Erik ten Hag was asked a very interesting question about the reasons why in the last three games against Brentford, against Liverpool, against Chelsea, United were in a winning position and have settled for 2 points out of 9. This is what Eric Ten Hag had to say with regards to that.
First of all, it's very disappointing when you put yourself 3 times in a week in a winning position just before the end of the game. But then, drop points is very disappointing, and of course we are all seen. And there are some poor decisions. I would say all the 3 games were poor decisions, and not every time the same player. But we have to step up. But what definitely was not helping is that we have 27 different shapes in the back line. So there are simply not the routines are there, and but. Still, we have to improve and we have to get this in. And the sooner the better.
So that was the coach Eric Ten Hag trying to give us a quick one on what the situation is. He attributes that to the central defense pair, the defensive pair, where there is a lack of routine. I mean, causing a lot of these moments in the game that is really affecting how the players are playing. It's quite unfortunate. I mean, I don't understand how we lose ourselves in such situations where, in games where we feel that we are almost winning. Now, against Brentford, we scored, and in less than 2 minutes, Brentford were at the other end of us and were equalizing. In the game against Chelsea, we were just 2 minutes away from winning the game. And then came a very dubious penalty that brought Chelsea back into the game. We lost ourselves, and then Chelsea won that game. In a game against Liverpool yesterday, leading 2-1, 84th minute, we had just some few moments to, manage the game, hold on to the game, and then these situations do happen. I feel it's something the club or United would have to, pay attention to. I mean, for it to have happened not once, not twice, but 3 times in 7 days or in less than 7 days tells you how. It's very how unfortunate it is, given that the people that we are fighting for the Champions League spot for have also been dropping points along. Aston Villa keeps dropping points, Tottenham Hotspur keep dropping points, but we've not been able to take advantage of any of these. As it stands, qualifying for Europe is going to be very, very difficult for Manchester United. So it's quite unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. But what do we have to say about Kobbie Mainoo once again? What do we have to say about Kobbie Mainoo? Listen to the commentary by Peter Drury and how he described the goal by Kobbie Mainoo. An absolute gem we have on our hands. What a player we've got on our hands. One of the few prospects, or one of the few hopefuls that we have in the squad. And he was absolutely brilliant in the game yesterday. So let's listen to Peter Drury on how he described that Kobbie Mainoo goal. It was absolutely ecstatic, and you could see the whole stadium bouncing when Kobbie Mainoo scored that goal. It was an amazing goal. Let's listen to Peter.
And Mainoo! Oh, beauty! Glorious chaos! Unleashed by United on Liverpool! Now that's quite something! Klopp incandescent! Mainoo marvellous! And Liverpool have a quarter of a football match to dig themselves out at Old Trafford. What are we watching? This game is absolutely mad. It's United from nowhere. But it's a thing of absolute beauty from Kobbie Mainoo. He sets it out perfectly into that far corner. Sets it up with his left foot, strikes it with his right. And the crowd have gone absolutely wild. The theatre of dreams, but for that man, he's in the theatre of nightmares. He snaps.
All right, so that's it on the game against Liverpool. and a few more fallouts on that game. Rashford went out injured, but the coach claims that his injury isn't anything serious and that he won't be away for long. But on Varane, on Johnny Evans, it looks as if they will be out for some time. Not too long a time, but the next game will come very quickly for them. So it's likely we'll still be going into the next game against Bournemouth, Willie Kambwala and Harry Maguire. Scott McTominay, if you remember, got himself in a very interesting injury situation. Unfortunately, it ruled him out in the game against Liverpool. He's expected to be out for 2 to 3 weeks, so we will not be seeing our joint top goal scorer in the Premier League, Scott McTominay, for some time now. And as for Casemiro, I have nothing to say about Casemiro and his performance. We've seen how good he was last season and how bad he's been this season in games that we've seen him play. I wouldn't want to go into the Casemiro bit, but some bits of transfers before I bring United today to an end today. So Fabrizio Romano has been speaking and he shares some very interesting thoughts on the coach Erik ten Hag and what Ineos thinks. At the moment, a lot of names keep flying. Just from a moment ago, we heard that Graham Potter has declined an opportunity to go coach Ajax, fueling more speculation that it looks as if he's being linked or he's counting his chances to take over the Man United job. But according to Fabrizio Romano, Ineos have not engaged any coach yet, and they are willing to give Erik ten Hag another opportunity to manage the club, to give him more time to manage the club. And it's quite interesting. Like I've told you, until a firm decision has been made, Erik ten Hag's future will continue to dominate. The speculation on his future will never go away, and it will keep dominating over and over again. So we'll see how that pans out. On the player front as well, according to Fabrizio, United are looking at 3 key positions. They are looking at the left back, they are looking at central defense areas, and a striker. So he mentioned that United had yet to allocate budget for a left back, but it's certain that United will be signing a left back, irrespective of what happens to Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia. United is likely to sign a left back. We've talked about Jean-Claire Todibo, Gleison Bremer of Juventus. All these players are players United are looking to both sides central defense area. It's very certain that Jean-Claire Todibo is likely to move from UGC Nice. Very likely that he's likely to move to United. He's also another name that we are looking at. And also Michael Olise, as we've always been talking about, is still linked and is being appreciated by United. But as it stands now, United won't be going in for a midfielder unless United have satisfied all priority areas or have made further sales, and then a search for a midfielder to come into the squad will also be made. Players like João Neves have all been in the frame, but if you look at the price tag of João Neves, it looks as if it's going to be very, very difficult for United to be going in for such a player at this point in time. So I'm sure United will shelve the idea of getting João Neves but watch out, United is likely to go in for a midfielder, but it will be after United have completed the signing of, these key players, a left back, central defenders, and also strikers. These are the key priority areas that United will be focusing on. So that's it on United today. Thanks for watching, and thanks for always subscribing as well. We need more of your subscription, please. If this is your first time watching, if you've always been watching and you've not subscribed, please remember to hit the subscribe button and kindly share this video with your friends. Remember to leave your comment section. We're back again with United Today tomorrow. On Wednesday, we'll be bringing you United and Everything Football podcast, where we'll be doing a more detailed analysis of everything that's been happening around the club, including the game against Liverpool and also the next league game against Bournemouth. My name is Kwame. Thanks for joining. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great time.